Up, you money makers, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'll be talking about ticker symbol CHPT, ChargePoint Holdings Inc. The company has announced their financial earning for the latest quarter. That has been an exceptional earning that we saw. I want to talk about what's going on with the company, what the earning looks like, why the earning is exceptional, and that the way the company declared. We'll also talk about the stock price action. As you can see right now, after hours, the stock is $23.59, up 11.12% or $2.36 up. As you can see, the graph right here after hours just went up because the company announced the earnings. That looks pretty stunning in my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor nor a certified professional, so do your own due diligence and research. I do a ton of research and analysis and like to share it with you, hoping you can make informed financial decision. We'll also talk about why this stock is an exceptional stock for the long-term hold and what it can mean for the future in terms of the price point and where we can see the stock is going. We'll also look into the price prediction by the analyst, which is looking pretty stunning. There is a good growth in terms of the price point as high as 2 times than this price point. So the stock can hit $40 to $43 within next 12 months based on what the analysts are saying. So watch the full video. If you want to buy its CHPT, make sure that you watch the full video. If you own CHPT at the moment, definitely you want to watch this video to learn more about what's going on, what the earning talks about, so on and so forth. Now, before we go further, the only thing I want to ask you is click on the like button. If you click on the like button, we can make sure that this information, research and analysis that I have done, I have put in a lot of time, efforts and energy that can reach to more and more people. So click on the like button, for CHPT, subscribe to my channel, and also make sure that you turn on the notification bell so you can get notified every single time I post a video. Now let's talk about CHPT and their earning. Now before we go there, I want to share that last time the company's revenue, last time when they announced the earning, April 2021, the revenue was 40.51 million with the net income of 82.29 million. So now let's get into the earning right now. So ChargePoint reports second quarter fiscal 2022 financial results, raises full year revenue guidance. So the quarterly revenue increased 61% year over year. Full year revenue guidance raised to 15%. That is 225 to 235 million. The company activated ports exceeds 118,000 as of July 31st, with over 5,400 in Europe and over 3,700 DC fast charge ports. The company also announced the agreement to acquire European e-mobility technology provider Has2B, and I did a specific video on this acquisition. So if you search on my channel, Go Moneymakers, you should be able to find this acquisition and what we talked about, which is precisely how that is happening based on the research that I did. And the company also acquired e-bus and commercial vehicle management provider Vericity. Now, in regards to the company's introduction to global fleet charging portfolio, the company also announced seamless charging integration in vehicle and in-app with Mercedes-Benz USA, which is one of the big thing because Mercedes-Benz USA is a pretty reputed company and many car makers just follows what the big players do into the marketplace. Now let's talk about further ChargePoint Holding, that is a leading electric vehicle EV charging network, reports the results for the second quarter fiscal 2022 ended on July 31st, 2021. ChargePoint's strong second quarter result demonstrate our continued growth and leadership into the electric revolution, said the president and CEO of ChargePoint. We achieved the record revenue, significantly grew our commercial fleet and residential business, and launched charging integration with Mercedes. Announced our agreement to acquire e-mobility technology provider Has2B, which is super exciting. They're expanding themselves into Europe and other regions as well as in North America, which is where they have the biggest market at this point. And think about it, they're one of the leader and their second competitor is 7 times smaller than what ChargePoint is at the moment. They also acquired e-bus and commercial vehicle management provider Vericity. Now, second quarter earning revenue, let's take a look. 56.1 million. That is an increase of 61% from the 35 million prior year's same quarter. So let's take a look right here. If you take a look at the January, January right here, and April is, once again, January is 43 million, April is 32, October 36, January once again 42 million, and last quarter was 40 million. So they are talking about this 36.37 million, pretty close to that. So 35 million prior year same quarter. Network charging revenue for the second quarter is 40.9 million. That is an increase of 91% from the 21.4 million in previous year. And revenue growth was very significant in North America and Europe. Once again, these are the top two markets that the company is focusing right now, because this is where they have the most of the users in North America and Europe at the moment, and with also the fleet and the residential verticals. The commercial customers of all types are investing in ChargePoint or charging their consumers and employees and visitors, and the demand for residential product as well, that is growing as the vehicle arrivals accelerate. Now, the gross margin, let's talk about the second quarter GAAP gross margin. That was 19.2%. That is down from 25.8% previous year, which is a result of increased stock-based compensation expense, lower regulatory credit and product mix, and also increased supply chain in cost, partially offsets by the company's cost improvement and non-GAAP margin as well. Now, net income and loss. The net loss in the second quarter was 84.9 million, which included 10.4 million loss from the change of fair warrants liability. So it's not just the loss, but this is the fair value of the warrant liability that they had, and 28.3 million in stock-based compensation expenses to their employee. Non-GAAP net loss, which excludes stock-based compensation, is for the second quarter is 40.4 million compared to 22.6 million in the prior year. Now, liquidity, the company has a ton of cash on hand. The cash on balance sheet is 618.5 million. During the quarter, approximately 4.4 million warrants were exercised with the valuation of $44.3 million in cash. If you take a look at the previous quarter, when they announced, the cash on hand was $609 million, which is right now $618.5 million. So which is, once again, it's the same. The company is growing, the revenue is growing, the profitability will grow along the way as well. So the company's balance sheet looks pretty stunning. On the top, they're also acquiring more and more companies. The players like has to be Vericity, so on and so forth. So there is a pretty good potential for the company, for CHPT, in upcoming near future. And their shares, once again, 322 million shares outstanding for the common stock that they have at the moment. Now, what is the guidance? Which is once again super amazing, because the company has been raising their guidance around the revenue that the company expects. ChargePoint expected $60 to $65 million for the third quarter ending October 31st, and they booked 61.5 million. Which means the company knows what they're doing. If we go back, just wanted to quickly look. So the revenue was 56.1 million. At the moment, they were expecting 60 million, pretty close, 60 to 65 million, pretty close, a short of maybe $4 million in revenue in the third quarter. But they are pretty spot on in regards to what they're expecting for themselves, and they're trying to stretch themselves because they gave us the guidance of 60 million and they tried to deliver once again because they committed to their shareholders, their investors, so on and so forth. They're raising the full year revenue to 225 to 235 million from 195 or 205, which is once again a stunning spike of 20 to $30 million revenue, more or less, for the whole year. And this is for the fiscal year ending January 31st, 2022. So this is once again very good potential that the company has in the upcoming future. And based on that, I want to show you and I did that in my previous video as well. So if you did not really see that, you want to watch my previous video. I talked more in detail about the price prediction that the analysts have. And also I strongly believe in the company, that company can deliver based on the opportunities that the company has. Look at here on my screen, there are 8 ratings, 7 analysts are saying buy, 1 is saying hold, with the average price of $35.75. The high is $46, as you can see right here, from one of the analysts within next 10 months forecast, 12 months forecast, as you see right here. The average is $35.75 and the low is $24. Now if you take a look right now, we are at the low based on what the analysts are suggesting, $21.23. So we are below the low price. This could be a good buying potential, or potentially good buying opportunity at $21. Right now we are seeing $23.65 with the after hour spike of 11-12%, as you can see on my screen. But if you talk about like $40+, we are looking at doubling up, or 2x price point for CHPT. As you can see, from $21 to $40, $42, it's almost 100% gain in next 12 months if we believe what the analysts are forecasting. And this is going to be super amazing, because we have seen multiple reports that ChargePoint is set to increase the sales. And this is not the report from today. This is 1 week ago, as you can see just right here, and pushing the stock higher. We did not really see the price action into the stock price, as you can see right here. Once again, I wanted to show you on Yahoo portal as well. 8 analysts, 3 are saying strong buy, 4 are saying buy, 1 is saying hold, with the price point of $35.60. That is an average price forecast from the analyst. This is not me saying this. These are the analysts who are the certified people who what they do for living as well. They are saying, and we have seen an exponential growth that the company is expecting into the marketplace that will accelerate their earning, their revenue, their profitability, their know-how into the marketplace, and they are going to be the strong leader into the industry. If you take a look right here, once again, the way the price point is fluctuating, we saw that the stock was trading well above $30 just earlier this year in June. So it's not even 3 or 4 months that we saw the stock just cut in half, went to $20 from $38, I want to say. At one point I saw $38 for the stock price. Once again, I cannot really locate, but oh yes, right here. So we saw $35, $36, $37 just on June 29th. From that price point, the stock went to $20, which was not cut in half, but almost cut in half. And now we are seeing a lot more momentum. There's nothing fundamentally changed for the company. The stock is looking pretty amazing. The forecast is looking pretty good. The analyst forecast and the stock price looking pretty good as well. I hope you like this video. Click on the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.